Well, today we're going to do a little bit of dash work. I got some more areas to trim up that are on the high side. I got my excuse me. I got my spray foam, and I'm going to trim some more of the dash out because I was looking at it at an angle and I've got some high spots. And we'll try to do some patching up on this thing. That's what I think. I also forgot to mention that whenever John gets here, he's bringing a camera, and we're going to stick a little camera down the spark plug hole in the LS here. Check out the pistons that are in it. And we're also going to stick a camera down the fuel tank to see if it's actually empty or if there's still some gas in there and if it's just gelled up, or I'm hoping that it's empty, to be quite honest. Anyways, that's what we're going to try to do today. Okay, I got my heat gun out and the razor, and I'm going to do a little bit more cutting on this and kind of clean it up, and we'll see if we can't tape this dude off and shoot some foam on it. You're asking probably why the heat gun. It's because heating this up makes it easier to cut. I found it handy to wear gloves working with this dash with this bare metal, because it will definitely get you. So at least wear gloves for what you're working with the dash on. Nope, not yet. A little bit more right there. Also put the blade at an angle, make it that way you're not hitting the metal frame. Probably help if I had my glasses on. And give it an eyeball. See what it looks like. Probably this right here. I'm not trying to get it perfect because I am going to just cover it. But the flatter you get it, the better the cover's going to lay on it. Okay, I've done some more cleanup on it. Fixing to blow it off with the air gun. Then I'm going to flip it over and see if I can't put some tape to block off some of the stuff. And I decided to just do a test run on a couple of spots, but with this foam, I'm sure once you start using it, you better go all the way with it or it's going to go bad. So here we go. Okay, so John's here. He's got a nice little camera deal. We're gonna stick it in the spark plug hole, and we'll see what we can see. Maybe. That's scary, John. Yeah. It's up top, isn't it?
So you're a flat piston.
So it's 4.8.
Well, is that?
That's what they said. If they're flat tops, then it's a 4.8. If it's a dish, it's a 5.3. Okay, so we pulled another plug, and we're gonna check this one out. Maybe we were just seeing it at a weird angle.
There you go.
Yeah, looks like a dish piston, so 5.3 it is. Yay! Okay, well, we're gonna stick the camera down. And we hold it open a certain way.
I'll just use it to pull it back out. I think it'll be good right here.
Okay. We're gonna see what kind of gas is, if there's any gas. Please, no gas. That's what I'm thinking. Can you see? Not really. Kind of, sort of. You want me to hold the tab open? Oh, there it goes. Well, that wasn't quite what I was aiming for, but we'll let this dry and see if I can't make something out of this. It's a hot mess. So I did a little shaving. I think I messed up a little bit when I was spraying this down. I kept patting it in, and what I think what would be better is just to spray it and let it bunch up to where it looks like that. So I don't know, I'll keep messing with this stuff, but other than that, I'm pretty happy with it, other than I got some voids here, but that was my fault. But yeah, I think trust the process. I know it doesn't look very good, but you have to see past this and what it's going to look like with the cover on it. So as long as it's strong enough to hold the cover, we should be good. Well, over the last weekend when John had that camera over here, I noticed the clip when we were checking out the gas tank with the camera, that I'd put the camera down because I was helping John. I guess it didn't record. Anyways, long story short, what we saw in the gas tank was a little bit of gas, not much, but there was no rust, so that we could tell, that we could see of. So now my next deal is to get that old gas out and put some good gas in it. But as you can see, my garage is still a mess, but the dash is slowly coming along. It's supposed to rain on Saturday, so I think I'm going to hold off on finishing or prepping the dash more for Saturday, because that's something I can do in here while it rains. So tonight I've been thinking about this truck, and the throttle seems a little sticky. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to try to see if it's the cable or the actual throttle itself, mechanical butterflies there on the carburetor that are gunked up and stuck. So that's what I'm gonna do. Alright, hopefully y'all can kind of see that, but yeah, I'm just gonna hit the gas pedal a couple of times and see how stiff it feels, because it's been on my mind and it felt a little stiff last time I was messing with it. So we'll check it out. That feels decent. Could just be the cable needs cleaning. Pair of pliers. Pair of needle nose. Yeah, I got a feeling I'm going to have to take this carburetor off and give it a nice cleaning. I mean, it's got the all the components here to redo the cruise control. Got my magnetic tray. And the cable doesn't feel that bad. This is what I might do. to also get a kick down lever for the transmission. Well, let's see what the pedal feels like without the spring kicked on it. Well, still pretty stiff. I think this carburetor needs to come off and needs to be cleaned. That's what I think. Let's see. Now what I've done is I bypassed the throttle on the actual carburetor and just took it straight to the return spring and the cable. That should give me a good feel on whether or not the cable needs lubing or not. So the theory's there. Still feels a little stiff. So I guess if I had some cable lube, I'd probably just squirt it anyways, but I think when I go to do that, lube that cable, I'll take it all the way out. That way I can work with it on the bench.